Oh,
Oh!
hi.
Boy, did I choose the wrong option. Gosh darn it.
It's just still clock.
In that case,
Don't forget your torch, too, if you're going to be fighting this thing.
I think what I'm actually going to try to do is just try to keep the cyst down as much as possible and try to teleport out.
Oh, the other guy that does teleport?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Look for the bag. I look again, Claire. I don't think you bagged this.
Right. Zane was one of the characters who survived the second dungeon, wasn't he? I believe so, yeah.
Yeah. Sprawl gave a friendly hello there. The boom cyst fight. Revelations, they keep talking about the sloot. Sprawl advises you that it's a bad idea.
Oh. Okay.
Zane's making a joke of Resident Evil Revelations, where I think it's Revelations 2. They have a contest to see how many times they can use sleuths in the same set piece.
And the answer is a heck of a lot. Well, there we go. So it summons again, right?
I think the cyst sees everything coming with that eye.
Right. Me.
You know, the thing that kind of jumps out at me, the tentacles, of course, are just de rigueur Lovecraft.
Right.
But the eyes around it kind of remind me of how Argus is usually portrayed.
You know, that actually is a good point.
Mm-hmm. Anybody who didn't take Greek mythology in school, that was a servant of Mercury, I think. And,
Hera.
Hera.
Yeah.
And who was covered in eyes.
Bozart says, keep the pattern up. I'm doing my best.
Also, hey.
There we go.
A good hit. And, see, I think we pretty much got it if we handle the fights this way. Because it spends one turn stunned, and then and then turn, and this turn it summons, and then the stun buff wears off, and then rinse and repeat. Also, I just now noticed that the white cell thing has a mouth on the back of its head, higher up.
Yeah.
I don't think I noticed that until now. Yeah. It just gets worse no matter how often I look at it. I guess is the point,
There we go.
Nice.
You don't want to be willingly teleported. That's true. If it actually is literally anywhere in this dungeon, then that is bad.
And also, and this is just something I was thinking about too, but the fact that, I don't think the critical hits used to always work this way. I think at one point they were double, an RNG roll just like for healing. But the fact that Claire is just barely able to one-shot them with a critical, I think means you have the perfect damage ratio there.
Oh.
Ooh, ouch.
That's bad luck.
Because that means when she rolls the crit, it's the damage is guaranteed, and it's just 1 point over its max. So I think Ben made the right call, giving her the damage increase.
Zimbridi says, stun locked. It's so perfect. It feels like I'm watching a rank 1 professional rogue player on WoW. Well, that is what I'm here for. Because, darn it, if they get all these cheap shot moves, I'm going to use all the ones I've got in my arsenal, too.
Right. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen World of Warcraft PvP before.
Why did it heal itself?
I'm actually...
Oh, for the protection. Ah.
No, actually, I verified this one, and this is a theory I had, and I looked it up to confirm.
Protect yourself all you want.
Right. And I looked this up to confirm it, but basically... how it works is that if an enemy won't use a heal move, it basically takes the heal move out of its rotation if all the enemies on the board are at full HP. But if they aren't, if at least one of them is hurt, it adds it to the rotation, and if it selects it, it will use it randomly. So that's why it's like it verifies there is somebody in the party wounded. Let's do a heal move, and it just happens to use itself.
Ah.
That's something I figured out. That's a good way to if you get first strike speed on the fishmen. You can actually, if you wound any of them, that increases the chance, at least, they'll waste their turn healing a teammate instead of stressing you.
I see.
Yeah, that's what Wayne does for fun. He thinks through the math of video game mechanics and tries to come up with some interesting strategy from it.
Okay, so I can still do this.
At least he didn't teleport you.
Right.
That would have been nasty. You were almost done with the fight,
right?
And then, ooh. Revivify, yeah. Expected that. Oh, so that has RNG too.
Yeah, we can't permanently do it. As you all can see, I'm still I'm starting to have a little bit of a struggle here. But you can definitely do a fair bit.
Right. Ooh, that was a high roll. Does it have a damage buff on it? It probably does with Reconstitute, yeah. Nice, there we go.
So that one has 12. So I'll just dual. Well, no, because it can't do anything.
Yeah, it'll lose its turn to take. And this thing loses its turn and take 12, and if it gets hit again, it'll have 2 HP left over. Oh, no, that's right. Okay.
Yeah. So it dies next turn, so I can just focus entirely on trying to kill this thing here.
Right. Yeah, I must have been looking at the Syst's HP when I did the mental math on. It seemed like it was a little too high HP to have to be able to survive that with that much left over.
All right, clear. There we go.
Yeah.
All right. So all we needed was like a bucket load of stun moves.
Right. Yeah, the fact that we have 2 party members that can stun is really useful, and both with stun boosting trinkets too.
Right.
Promises success.
Yeah, we are getting some really nice crits though.
Oh, and Psycho Rider also height. Gets rid of cumulative stun resist always at bait. Exactly right.
Oh, yeah, and hey there, Psycho Rider.
Yeah, that was what I was talking about earlier with the main part of our strategy, was the fact that if we set it up right, if you kill the white cell, it will always lose 1 turn from being stunned, get its stun buff, and the second turn it will resummon,
right,
and then it'll wipe out its stun resistance, and then you get to that's your plan.
This seems to be the bottom of the dungeon.
And the ancestor is your uncle. Yeah, it seems like it's just like one big web.
Right.
So the question is, do we keep going right or do we keep going down?
I don't know.
We started in the top left, so it makes sense to think we're going to end up in the bottom right.
True, so let's just keep going right until I hit the wall and then down.
Right. More crits than regular hits. Claire at least has been batting near, Claire at least has been like getting 1/3 of her hits as criticals, which actually dives with the amount of crit bonus she had. Yeah, right. Exactly. She has like a 40% crit chance with her sniper shot.
It lasts for one more battle.
So no, that is just RNG doing what it's supposed to freaking do.
Okay.
Okay, we got a breather on that one. And we can keep going right. Yeah, and it's like starting to meet back up. So
that could be a dead end,
or it could be the boss.
Because it looks like these don't. Well, they might connect.
Mm-hmm. I bet all the things in a line are going to connect with each other. I think it is one big web. Yeah.
So let's go down.
Okay.
Because I think you might be right that it's in the lower right-hand corner.
That's my thought.
Arg!
You have chosen unwisely.
Hey, you guys!
But they'll be expecting the 4th cyst fight.
This is the part where I almost feel like I have to apologize to the chat. Because, the first Mammoth Cyst, that was fine.
It's kind of neat, right?
But I think we've just had one too many cyst fights right now. Oh, gosh.
This has to be how oncologists feel.
Right.
And how deep we dig, there's always more.
There's always more cysts. Oh, gosh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, makes sense.
To be fair, Sprawl says. Lay it on me, Sprawl. Be very fair to me right now.
We not brought a heavy stun party. We'd probably doing damage faster, is your thought?
That could be.
All these fist fights would be amazing. It'd be praying to get a teleport out.
I like to think they're pretty amazing. Just not in that way, perhaps.
There is a certain kind of... There's a term. There's got to be a word for this one. It's probably a German word. That's like the you're watching something you're expecting to go well with the hope it will fall apart.
Right. That's the thing. It's like, the odds eventually could go against me, and then everything goes horribly badly, and and then we get situations like this.
Because I thought that too, watching streams and LPs of 4X games. I think I mentioned I've been getting back into Master of Orion lately. And it's like when you're watching somebody good play the game, you're waiting for everything to go wrong.
Right.
And
I know you all, chat. I know you all want to see me do really badly. Arg.
It's a shame that, yeah, and it resisted the critical part of the blight too, which sucks.
Right.
That have been an extra 2 turns.
Well,
there
went my chance for the for the point-blank shot.
Right, right.
Oh, well.
Maybe, as much as you don't want to do it, I think if we ever have a time where it's kind of under control with him stunned and the assist gone, I want to have Claire get a heal on Tallow. Because he's in the range where, like if they both hit him.
Yeah, an unlucky crit would also
yeah,
cause some problems.
Like, yeah, Nilheim is halfway down, but that means he still has 30 HP in the tank. But,
Okay.
Yeah, and one drawback is she can't stun a rank 1 if the Sistas happens, or the white blood cell thing, if it happens to end up there.
The stalk.
The stalk, yeah, there we go.
Oh!
One short. Okay.
Sprawl will spoil one thing for us, since we seem to have the cyst fights under control. By all means, Sprawl.
Lark pretends to want us to fail.
Probably.
Oh, yeah, Ucan, absolutely. If there's one of the characters you want to sign up as, I mean, we're getting close to the end of the game, but we're definitely up for having the working the chat in.
Yep.
Facing the abyss.
Gorsh.
I don't like this. I don't like this either.
Yeah, that makes two of us.
Oh, if we do get teleported away, the system retains the damage done to it. Okay, that at least makes me feel better. Because, yeah, we were kind of half joking, half cringing earlier about, if you get teleported, you have to do the full fight over again.
Right. Which would be really, really not fun.
4 to 9, that much protection on there. I was thinking maybe advance the guy in the back. Oh, he doesn't have a turn right now. Okay.
Yeah, but I want to do that so so the Sis doesn't attack again.
Right. Oh, is it right? He's got his turn, so he resummon.
Oh, he didn't resummon.
He's not guaranteed to summon. Maybe it's like below 25%, that gives him a chance to use the Revivify instead. Ooh.
Well, drat.
Odds of it resisting stun are extremely low, but it can happen.
That's the thing, the odds can eventually work out against me.
Yeah. I think her probability is like 180, so it's like 12% chance. Which, yeah.
And Bozart, that is why I wasn't stunning the Sist.
Right.
Or saying that, watch the thing now teleport me.
I assume if its assist is gone, the fight square play go away too.
I wouldn't imagine so, actually. I mean, it's possible, but...
I guess it depends if it works more like a shambler or not.
There we go.
There you go.
Yeah, exactly, Zimberty. I've never seen it not summon either.
Yeah.
But apparently there's that chance, so...
So think about resting in that room or going back to the safe bet.
I'm going to go with the safe bet.
Yeah. I think we're about due to refresh the buffs and get Tallow healed.
Right.
And a little bit of stress relief too.
Right. Because watch in this room, there's another mammoth.
Right.
Oh gosh. Okay.
Oh, only 6. Somebody must have a stress faster.
Could be.
Let's see if Tallow does, because he's about 50%. Yep, there it is.
Oh, cool. But for now, let's triage. There we are.
Cool.
And then making double encouragement.
Mm-hmm. We don't have anything that works better for stress.
He has gallows humor.
Ooh, but that 50-50 shot, or actually 75% shot.
Yeah.
So it's a gear. Oh, of course, it stressed the one guy that.
Of course.
At least it didn't add more stress to anybody else.
Right.
So.
And it really got rid of his. So.
Right. That came out ahead a little bit on encouragement.
Right. Yeah, I want to get more buffs, but I don't know. I kind of want to help that stress go down a little.
That's a tough one because if he goes crazy,
these fights are monumental. You might see our mammoth.
Oh,
that's a rare. Nat Geo couldn't even record it.
Well, we can donate our footage to the cause. That's a tough one because if he goes crazy and it's a bad one like paranoid that it kills his action efficiency, then we're screwed. But if we don't have our buffs, we won't be fit at winning the fights as quickly, and that'll accumulate more stress.
That said, I think I will go with the safer bet.
Okay.
Because it is guaranteed that if he gets a bad one, this run is over.
True. And Nilheim has let us down before, going crazy.
Darn it, Sprawl, don't step on Zane's game. Okay.
That is half of our firewood down.
Now, where on earth is that Locus beacon? Because I'm starting to feel like my guess of going down into the bowels of the belly of the beast is not actually coming to fruition here.
And purpose is made clear.
Maybe the prank all along was just right in the middle. It doesn't look like those passageways go up. So I'm thinking, or the ones on the top don't go up. It looks like it's a, 3 rows and however, or 3 columns and however many rows. Oh, this one does go down.
Huh.
Huh.
So I wasn't as far down as I thought.
Right.
Okay.
We knew it's going to be a big one because of the extra.
Yeah, we knew that.
Yeah.
I almost want to start doing a grid thing.
Let's go down and see if it branches left.
Right.
And that'll let us know if there's another row.
That's true. Oh gosh. God. I wouldn't mind so much if they had a little variety, but it's always mammoth cyst and stalks over and over and over again.
At least Claire is likewise done with this nonsense.
Right. And now you enter the second dungeon. Oh, criminy.
Okay.
Well, you all know how these fights go. So, get a sandwich, take a break.
Yep.
When you get done with that, we will still be here.
If I want to humor Lorax, let's talk about hockey for a little bit. Oh, nice.
Oh, awesome.
It was cool when you see the big resist come up.
Right. Sprawl did say 12 boss fights. Yep. Yeah, you did.
There was a similar thing where... Oh, no, it was... There's somebody... I don't know if it was Sprawl. There's somebody we were talking about in the Resident Evil 5 Nightmare... Was it Nightmare Beginning? Whatever it was. The Nightmare DLC. And it was a nightmare only.
Yeah.
But it's like, I was talking to somebody else who were guessing there'd be like a 9, or it's like 9 or 12 of the Anchormen. And sure enough, there were.
Right.
And it's like, argh. So I think I'm going to get that moment here. How much? I'm willing to bet there are like 12 cysts wandering these halls somewhere.
And this is actually really bad because they keep going after the same person.
Right.
And that's damage.
I think we're going to have to heal them, yeah. Cool, at least that helped. Okay, no teleport.
But a full heal, so...
Yeah, if Sprawl hadn't critted on that heal, I would have recommended bandaging Tallow and getting... So any further heals would be more effective.
Right. Part of me was almost thinking of just... Okay, with the Revivify, probably wouldn't have worked, but I was almost thinking of trying to damage race it. Right. I just don't think it would have worked that well.
Yeah. Oh, God, it gave itself protection on that one. Because it doesn't have the HP for that, doesn't really matter much.
Right.
It was the same thing, knock it back, and then Claire can finish it off.
Oh, now it's starting to switch targets.
Right.
And more to the point, I'm not actually planning on having Claire doing it. I'm planning on having Dr. Sprawl blight it.
Oh, double blight, okay.
Because in either case, it's dead next turn.
Good point, yeah.
Whether unless Sprawl misses entirely, which I doubt.
Right. Yeah, it can't. It's a low chance of resisting the blight, but
it's... Oh, that's right. The blight did go away. Well... Okay.
There we go.
But didn't blight the big guy, which is what I wanted.
Right.
Sprawl says, for the first move the White Blood Cell did for like 3 of the fights was teleport. Ouch.
I can see why you're fuming a bit about us not seeing the quote-unquote gimmick.
Right.
That's RNG for you. And now they're going all in on Claire. This is a bad one because at least she went first. You can remove the blight. Yeah, she can't actually heal herself.
Right.
So. Yeah, there we go. Go for the stun, and then lose one stun, then resummon. We all know how this works.
Just get back into the groove, everybody.
Yep, there we go.
We're back on even keels here. I'm just worried that I'm going to stumble on all of these before I get to the actual boss.
Right.
And I'm scared to death that the actual boss is another one of these things. So we don't even get a special new boss.
It's a 4-tile one.
It's just 2 big sets. Oh, gosh. What worries me is that we may not be joking at this rate.
Okay, that wasn't too bad.
The fact that they're spreading the damage around is worrisome, though.
Right. Made it trickier. Because, yeah, if they focus on somebody, the fact that that Claire's bandaging gives a multiplier on successive heals, it's a lot easier to focus the healing, even though we don't have a primary healer.
Right.
It's dead. It's got one more tick of blight.
Right.
There we go. But it's dead on this turn. Hopefully we get a little bit of healing in.
Thank goodness.
Right.
Sprawl has bad news. I don't want to hear it. No, go on ahead. What's your bad news? What's the... you'll break it to me gently, Dr. Sprawl.
The bigger the beast, the greater the glory.
Right. For the room. And... that does go left.
Okay.
Oh, but it goes down. It's actually, so it's further below. So there's actually even more rows further down.
Oh, gosh.
It does mean I think we're on the right track.
Actually, I don't think there are more rows because it's...
Mm-hmm.
Although it might.
Yeah, I think we're on the right track. Because I'm willing to bet that going any further right would probably... right is coming up on a dead end, I think.
Right.
And it'll probably end up coming down to... if that room down may be the last one. Because it looks like that's where 2 of them would meet.
Right.
You ended up going all the way on the right, dead ending, and then going south.
And this or the next map had just around Death's Door with Plague for 4 turns. He resisted death itself and dodged every single boss attack and killed the boss. Wow.
Okay, Scary Death is the only guy left. Wow, yeah.
I don't know what I want to do.
If you haven't seen our YouTube channel, we have a tribute to...
I think I am going to...
We did a tribute to Taurus, the Crusader, because there was a similar event that happened with him. You know, dude was fighting a Shambler and had, like, I think, 6 Death's Door times.
Right. If he had resisted one more turn, would have gotten a Chivo.
Oh. Oh, it was a 2 Scorpion Templars. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was Dungeon 2. We didn't make it through that one, fortunately. Yeah, that took us 2 or 3 tries on Dungeon 2.
Right. Okay.
I wouldn't have thought the 8% critical chance on Claire's skill would have mattered so much, but it definitely feels like he's getting a lot fewer now.
Right. Yeah, I would definitely agree with that.
There we go.
That'll work.
Yeah, I don't think I can resist the stun. At least not the first application. There is a treasure room somewhere in this dungeon. Interesting.
Oh, gosh.
That's one of those ancestor satchel things, I'm guessing. Like in the Beevil fight.
Okay.
It would be nice to finally get that freaking musket ball.
It would be nice. But what that probably means is that it's like over here
there,
or
right.
something. And I'll never actually get my chance to get it.
Right.
Oh.
Wrecking shot, maybe?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, because the other 2 other actions denied, so...
Right. And hopefully I'll be able to just hit the dog and kill it.
Right. It rolls a 3, you got him. Nope. Oh, well. Oh, but it didn't blight anyway. Well, figures.
Sprawl doesn't know for sure where it is, but thinks it is at the top.
Well, I mean, if we wanted to, we could just backtrack the routes we've already taken and be pretty much okay.
I think I've got the bad luck blues here.
Oh, that's pretty good damage, actually.
Yeah.
Yes, banish a guy who can just slice his way back to the front. Or that'll work out great for us.
Yeah, that blight chance just is not very good.
Yeah, that's a frustrating thing. So the Blasphemous Vial is 20% blight, which is strong. I think it probably has more RNG than anything else.
Right.
Which, surprise, surprise, Darkest Dungeon.
That's the thing, Zimberti. We've gotten a lot of the Ancestor trinkets, but we haven't gotten all of them.
Yeah, the only one we're missing that we care about is the musket wall.
And if there is the one for the Ancestor...
An accuracy melee one.
Yeah.
I don't think there is, because I think that's what the Signet Ring is for.
Okay. So it dies on its turn. I do get a chance to heal.
Excellent.
That's good.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, everybody needs healing. Yep.
Oh, we got one in.
Okay, so this was a dead end.
Okay.
Success so clearly view.
Interesting.
Or
Frustrating.
is it merely a trick?
And just from the one time we teleported, it moved us over there.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm thinking that these are probably like reception rooms.
Yeah.
And so I should try to focus here in the middle where all of the mammoth cysts are.
Ah, okay. That's a thought.
And obviously I don't have a lot to go with, but it's better than, bumbling around saying, sooner or later I'll run into this thing.
Right.
Because that is in fact what I'm going to have to do. At least it's not a mammoth cyst.
At least there's some variety, yeah.
Granted, this is still really bad.
Right. You got bad news for you, Claire. You are the only healer.
Let's see. Let's go ahead and just take it down.
Yep. It's funny how seemingly minor stuff like turn order mattering within one or two points of speed is important here.
Yeah, every single dead end we can be teleported to, and they're not going to put the boss fight in one of those, I don't think.
Ah, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense of how that works.
Again, it's assuming a fair bit for how the system works, but it's the best that I've got right now.
Right. Because you're stunned, yeah.
Right.
I'm pretty sure that the beacon is not going to be in the middle, because that would just make the odds too high. Players would just stumble across it,
right,
without having to suffer.
And they can't have that. So.
Right.
There we go.
I wonder if one of the dead ends means you could be teleported back to the start.
That would be just our luck. Yeah, let's try to do some action economy.
Right.
Because the Fleam isn't as bad. Or the Secretion.
Right.
It's still really bad, though.
Still really bad.
As life ebbs,
She resisted the stun. Okay.
vistas of
And she can actually heal herself as long as she's in rank 3. She won't be, because odds are that Tallow will move first, but...
That's why Sprawl recommends not letting us let ourselves get teleported.
Thus, I need a healer, Jester. You are the healer. Right. It is funny when an occultist or Vestal does the I need a healer line. Okay. I would have, target shotted and let Claire bandage herself once before switching, but if I understand why you need to, your decision there too.
Yeah, I'm probably, as much as I hate to do it again, I'm probably going to have to retreat and bandage up again.
Mm-hmm. You do have most of the group down. Problem is that Triage won't help herself, so we'll need to...
Well, that's what Dr. Sprawl is for.
Okay.
He's got this one here.
Oh, right, yeah. They just 7 time units on healing, but we accepted that was going to be our backup plan for this group if things went south,
right.
And, here we are.
And here we are. Okay.
a trifling victory,
All right.
but a victory nonetheless.
Trifling victory, he says.
Okay.
Alright, let's hope that there's not a big old fight in this room.
Right. You still fight harder in the dark. We're not going to let that happen.
They are good medicine regardless. Okay.
Yep. Oh, nice.
Well, thank goodness for that.
Works out well, yeah. Okay. It goes up.
Yeah, I think I will grid it. Up, down, up, down.
Okay.
Because that way I avoid that cyst fight entirely.
Okay. So where are you planning on heading to next?
A spark
Straight up.
without
Okay.
kindling is a goal without hope.
That's still 8.
Quick question. Uh-oh, what it says. Yeah, we are running low on food. So, Sprawl, would it be spoilers to ask if we do end up losing or having to retreat, do we keep the knowledge of where we've been on the map, or we're going to have to jot that down? Because I know the map locations are fixed at this point. So we might as well not bother with it.
Oh, cool.
That worked out well, yeah. Because we know we don't want to bother with the place we've already been.
Okay, no buffs, unfortunately, but...
We gotta regroup back to fighting Trim. Stonework, huh?
You'd have to jot it down.
Nice, okay. Well, let me get my notepad and pencil right over there. I will do that real quick.
There we go.
Okay.
Sure, Zimberti, tell us the hotkeys for changing to map inventory and lighting a torch.
Wait a minute, what am I doing writing it down? I'll be able to look at this on our video archive. Do you know exactly which way it is before we go next time? Yep, I'll just do a print screen for next time.
Well, it's not assist.
Yeah, Swift, jot it down. Yeah, for a second I forgot that we were in the 2010s, decade, and computers handle all the pedestrian stuff. We used to actually write things down for.
Arg.
Sometimes it feels like the nuisance fights with multiple enemies are worse than the actual mid bosses. This is a little more unpredictable, and you're looking at more damage heading your way. If the blight had gone through, we would have been golden.
Right. Oh well.
That'd be a good time. Or Retribution doesn't hit rank 4, right? So that would have been a great time to get that little tap to finish things off.
Old RPGs, you had to write down the layout of the dungeon yourself.
Oh yeah, I remember.
There we go.
Ukian says, tab for map and inventory, T for lighting a torch. Oh, the hotkeys for that.
Yeah.
Right.
You bought graph paper and you liked
liked
it.
it.
You did not have a choice in the matter. It's true, it's true. So that's 12 damage per turn.
There's 1 hit point left. But it's already gone, though. So it's actually dead, yeah.
No, it's not. It's got 13 and it only takes 12.
But it'll take oh, that's the extra right. I'll have 1 left. Right. Yep. I forgot for a second how that worked. Oof.
Let's see.
Enemy surviving with a tiny amount of HP.
It is starting to get a little ridiculous, I have to say.
Okay. Like Retribution would have also been a good call, but so those things are pretty fast, yeah.
Yeah, that was my thought.
Exposed to a killing blow.
Yep, that's what I thought.
Yep.
More importantly, I think that does extra damage if they're marked.
Ah.
So. Let's go ahead and just kill that.
Right.
The point blank shot should help with that.
Mm-hmm. Wow, that's a lot of damage, all right.
There we are.
Nice. Clutch criticals even for healing.
And I haven't been stunned very often, which is good.
Right.
Thrall gets nostalgia and all of that, but yeah, that was way too much work.
Seriously.
There we
even
go.
better, yeah. So it's one of those handy things. I feel the same way about Crusaders. Whenever the healing rate is fixed, like it may not be as high as you'd prefer, but at least you're getting the guaranteed result.
Right.
Like we know that if Claire has a buff going, that means the battlefield medicine is going to heal 5 HP, which isn't bad. Thinking about sandbagging a turn.
Yeah. Just not sure if I can risk it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, because of how much damage that thing can do.
Yeah, and also, I'm not sure how many turns it's been since it was alone.
Good point. Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I think I will just go ahead and take it down.
Sure. What's authority?
Right where it hurts. I guess I'll just have enough for one more camp.
Yeah.
I'll do it. Hope I don't get a hunger event.
Right. That's true.
That's still good on Torchlight? That is still good on Torchlight.
Mhm.
It's in default order. Okay.
Oh! Man, I'd be tempted to, because if retreating didn't seem so unlikely, I would say that would be the right call there. I don't think we're going to get anything besides pain for actually doing this.
Right. But unfortunately, there's not a whole lot we can do about it.
Right.
So.
It had been so long without assist fight. We should have known there were more.
Right. Sooner or later, there's always a cyst fight.
Right.
Oh.
Oh, wait a minute.
Look at the back. Oh, there's a thingy back there.
Oh.
I don't know if that's the actual beacon or not, but it's different.
Yeah. You know, what's funny is that I noticed that when we came in there, but I thought that was, I didn't think anything of it.
Right. There we go.
Yeah, very cool.
That's a nice bit of luck.
You know, that might be it, because it's got the whole, like, the crown of thorns, you know, crest pattern thing.
Right. Don't worry, they came to assist you. Oh, Zane. Zane. I think that is definitely an "oh, you" kind of moment.
At least was another one of those fights where you're pretty much going on clockwork and don't want this to last any longer than they have to either, I'm thinking.
Right.
Even the RNG's cooperating here. And teleport. Okay. Like, what that be
oh, wow.
Watch that be the beacon and then kick you all the way back to like the start of the level or something. Ouch. I guess that's their minimum damage.
Yeah.
Well, has the stun resistance, I think.
No, it didn't. It's just a protection.
Yeah. From the Reconstitute. There we go. Yeah.
Right where it hurts. Belly of the map. GG. It's true, Zane. We did miss you when we streamed.
As far as yes, roughly center of the map, Wayne. Yep. I have been wrong on just about everything I said about this dungeon.
It is kind of uncanny, actually.
I do have to give props to Red Hook for kind of faking us out on that one then.
So it's still...
Yeah, good call there, because it's already taken its turn. It should be able to safely kill it or stun it. Either way works for next time.
There we go.
Digestion. Let me see how we get a riposte that way.
Yep. And a blight. For a fair bit of damage. It does not have...
Yep. Blasphemous Vials. Yeah, I gotta say, if this is it and we're done, I think Sprawl definitely saved the day on this one.
Right.
All that blight, and I mean the crits and healing from Claire, obviously essential too, but the massive stun lock on Blasphemous Vial, Plague Doctor. And the fact that, you know, the major enemies are these three space ones, so you can hit them no matter what.
Right.
And normally one of the problems with the Plague Doctor is you have some ranks you're unable to hit because of how they divide up their skills. Okay. Yeah, I think
I'm just going to try to play it really, really safe.
Yeah, because between Claire and with the hat and the Wicked Slice, it should finish it.
Right.
Yep.
Sweet.
Champion falls.
All right. Now I just have to kill this thing.
Right. That's already stunned.
Yeah, that's absolutely no chance of working. I'm just worried that it will teleport me at the final turn.
Right.
which would just be my luck. Oh,
Okay.
phew.
I wonder if it can't teleport if there isn't a assist there.
That'd be nice. Yes, Zimberti, this is the third darkest dungeon.
Yes. Other fun fact Sprawl says that halfway across there from the only one of those that assist. So we picked the one. Yeah, yep. We managed to avoid one assist fight. Wonderful.
Yay!
This must be it. Yeah, that means.
Hooray!
Oh, managed to do it on our first try.
I could continue adventuring.
Actually, go ahead and click it if you would, just to see where we're at on the map. Here. So it was
Like,
well,
really far down, actually.
I would say more bottom right than middle, depending on how far, how much further down it goes. But
I think that was a dead end, so I think this is, like, there's one more room below this.
you know what would have been hilarious?
What?
If we had gone all the way down and gone all the way right like I was thinking, we would have hit it and skipped the entire rest of the way after we got teleported.
What was that now?
My plan was bottom right, so go as far down as we can and then as far right as we can. They would have hit it, like, immediately.
Actually, we wouldn't have, because there's going to be a room here. So we would have gone along this way.
If the
and then
one right
had
after the
to go.
assist had been down.
Right.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. We probably would have gone to the dead end. And,
Right.
Yeah.
Well, that said,
Yep. Victory.
I could try to find the Templar that guards the treasure cache, but I ain't going. I'm going to claim, the victory and the fact that this, I think, is... Actually, I did manage to survive the first Darkest Dungeon on my own, I think.
Yeah, you did. You did runs 1 and 3 on your first try. I did one assist fight.
Good golly, that was a lot of
That was
assists.
That was pretty brutal.
But we survived, so...
Manslayer.
Manslayer. Bad humors, darn right. And Mercurial.
I think there aren't enough leeches in Dr. Sprawl's collection to deal with what she had to go through there.
Right. And yeah, not Vvolf.
Vvolf took us like 3
stomped
tries,
us,
right?
Last, the twisted heart
Yay!
of the world is laid
All stress
bare
activities free when no one has stress.
for sword
Yay!
or supplication.
Yeah. That's hilarious.
Oh well. Oh.
Cool.
Yep. This is the last darkest dungeon.
The Heart of Darkness.
The twisted heart of the world is laid bare. So yeah, I'm going to try to roll up a team that can do that. Obviously, Sir Wayne and Benny have to be part of this team.
Right.
Um,
Yep, we have made it to the end.
and